Unfortunately, I was never a dedicated reader when I was younger. I don't know why I did not love to read, considering either my mom or dad read to me every night before I went to bed and emphasized the importance of reading to me at a young age. I guess I did occasionally get hooked in a good book, but reading was definitely not my favorite hobby. While I sometimes regret not reading more as a child, I realized that my literacy in music was very strong at a young age. I know that when people think about literacy, they normally think about reading and reading comprehension, but starting in the second grade, I began taking piano lessons, and I believe my musical literacy has helped me in my overall journey towards literacy in ways that are often overlooked. When I was younger, instead of picking up a book in my free time, I began learning to read notes. These notes and scales I learned soon turned into songs. I began reading music notes while simultaneously teaching my fingers to dance across the keys and produce melodies that sounded just right together. I was reading and creating something that I could share with other people at the same time. This was something I loved about playing the piano. As a young kid, I didn't want to sit still and just read a book, but when I played the piano, I was able to share the new song I learned and connect with my audience. When you listen to music, you feel it in your soul, and I knew my audience was feeling the music just like I was. On another level of connecting with others, I often learned duets and even trios with other kids who took piano lessons from the same teacher. We would individually learn our parts, and then we would have extra practices where we would put our pieces together. As the 3 pairs of eyes read different notes and the 6 hands played different keys, we created one complete piece. Playing duets and trios taught me about the importance of sharing ideas and talents. Just like playing the piano together, I have learned to read with friends. When you can talk about books together, you get the most out of what literature offers. This lesson has also helped me in the classroom when reading aloud with my class or discussing a reading assignment. Just like all of the parts to the duet or trio come together to make the music whole, it is everyone's piece or perspective of the readings that come together and make literature complete. This realization has greatly strengthened my literacy as I continue to learn and work with others. Playing music helped me connect with others, and I have always loved to listen to music as well. This love of music started when I was little. It was all around me. Music in the car, music on the way to school, music at home while my parents cooked dinner, music in my room with my CD player I got for Christmas. While I did not read the notes and know how to play these songs, I loved learning and memorizing the lyrics I heard. My dad's favorite band, Chicago, was always playing in our home or in his car. There was something about singing along with him that taught me how you can share literature with anyone. When you share literature, in turn, your literacy strengthens. As we sang along to my favorite Chicago song, Just You and Me, I learned how powerful words can be. This song was my mom and dad's first dance song at their wedding. The ability to be truthful in your writing, I believe, is one of the most important things you can learn. I learned this through hearing the powerful words in the love songs, like Just You and Me, and in the meaning I felt my dad's voice when he sang. While I loved listening to music with my family, sometimes I would just sit in my room, and using my CD player, I would pause and play my favorite songs so I could write the words down and have a hard copy of the lyrics. With the hard copy, I could read them and memorize them faster. I learned how the lyrics rhymed and flowed together, and I found the meanings of each song to be incredibly powerful. When I had a hard copy of the lyrics, the song became tangible for me. It was no longer words in the air, but a short story in my hands. Writing down the lyrics made the song concrete. It taught me about poetry and sentence and word structure. These are aspects of music that have been shaping and strengthening my understanding of literacy for the past 18 years. I know that my love of music has allowed me to relate with many different people, learn about myself, and discover how we are all connected. I find great joy in listening to music, and I believe the lyrics in every song are a piece of literature. It is through music, instrumental or vocal, that I have learned to find joy and meaning in reading. As I am growing up, I have realized how important this realization is and how much reading music as a 7-year-old really has impacted my overall journey to literacy. I know that music connects people. It holds great truth, and it can make you happy all at the same time. Music has been in my life constantly for the past 18, almost 19 years, and I hope it continues to be in my life. Music has inspired me to expand the way I think. It is the bridge that connects me to an article that I read in the newspaper, a story I hear about on the news, or a topic that I learn about in class. It is clear to me now that music has been the driving force to literacy in my life.